Hello YouTube, welcome to this video and thanks for watching. I got a question from a viewer of one of my videos about speaker cable. So apparently he has two pairs of speakers, and he'd like to connect both of those to a Sonos amplifier. And he asked about color codes. So this is a traditional 16.4 cable. Traditionally, we pair the red and black together and the white and green together. So this would be the right channel and this would be the left channel. This would be your positive terminal to your speaker, the right speaker. This would be the negative one. The white one would be the positive terminal of your left speaker, and the green would be the negative of your left speaker. So this is traditionally a 16.4 cable, 16 gauge, 4 conductors as you can see, and the color code, again, conventionally it's red and black and white and green, though I have seen red and green and black and white. It really depends on who installed it. There's no right or wrong really. You just have to differentiate between what conductors you're sending to what speaker. So traditionally, again, it's red and black and white and green. This is the right channel, this is the left channel. Red is positive, white is positive, black is negative, green is negative. But like I said, sometimes I have found installations where they have used red and green and black and white. Traditionally in that case, red, again, still the positive, green the negative for the right channel, white is the positive for the left channel, black is the negative for the left channel. Now, let's say you have this coming out of the wall, or wherever the equipment is, and you don't know which is which, or you want to confirm that color code. Obviously, you can take a meter and measure the resistance across the terminals, and that should tell you basically if there's a speaker at the other end of those terminals. So I have an amplifier here connected. I don't know if you can hear the music, it's actually on. But what I would like to do is kind of show you a typical measurement. So again, these speakers are working, the amplifier is working, but let's say I didn't know that these were working. So what I would do, firstly, I'm going to turn off the amplifier. I'm going to go ahead and unplug, and I have my wires labeled, so it'll be easy. So this is my right channel, this is my left channel. I'm going to go ahead and put I have it on ohms, so we want to measure resistance. Polarity doesn't matter, so I'm going to go ahead and measure. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, and as you can see, we have 6.5 ohms. That's the right channel. Then we have the left channel here, and we have 6.1, and that's perfectly normal. So now, essentially what I've done is I've verified that there are speakers or something that has resistance at the other end of this cable, both of these cables. But let's suppose I didn't have a meter, unless you're in the industry and you do this for a living or you're a hobbyist, you may not have a meter. So what you may want to do is, and do this at your own risk, I don't recommend you do this often. So you grab a AAA battery. I like to actually grab one from one of my existing remotes so that I know it's not a brand new battery, and that minimizes the risk of sending too much DC voltage to the speaker. Now, traditionally, even if it's new, I've never had an issue. What you basically want to do is make a temporary connection between the battery and the two terminals. So, and let me show you what that sounds like, and I hope you can hear it. So polarity doesn't matter. So you basically want to hold one terminal or a raw cable, in your case, let's say I have connectors on mine, and you just want to lightly tap. And I'm not sure if you can hear what's going on. I'll do it here on this smaller speaker that I have. So let me show you that. So, but basically this is what you're doing. Okay, you're just lightly touching temporarily, and that's it. Let me show you on a bigger speaker here, or one that you can actually hear. So there's my speaker. I'll grab my raw wire. This is just connected. Again, taking a battery, polarity again, doesn't matter, because you're just looking to find what's at the other end of this cable. I obviously know what it is, and we suspect it's a speaker. We just want to confirm. So I hope you can hear that. And I don't know if you can tell the movement. Let me try and do this. Yeah. So here we go. Okay, watch the driver. Okay, it'll move up and down and you'll hear the noise. So again, do this at your own risk. I don't recommend that you test speakers this way traditionally, or as the main method of finding them. You really should have a meter, but in the event that, you know, this is just to connect a few speakers that you want to confirm in your home, that's a quick way to do it. It's a AAA. I would not use anything bigger than a AAA. I don't recommend it. AA, certainly not a 9-volt, certainly not a D battery or a C battery. Too much current, too much voltage, although actually I think they're all pretty much the same, but AAA is what I've used conventionally, and that's pretty much all you need. So yeah, so now let's go back here. As you can see, let's make sure that everything's still working great. Turn it on. I have the music playing already, so it should just kick in. Yeah, perfect. All right, well, I hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching.